Alright, so today, guys, I'm going to inform you on how I lost 30 pounds naturally with no gym equipment, just pretty much by changing the way I ate and things of that sort. So before we get into this video, please like, share, comment so we can be of help to other people that might need motivation. So let's get it going.
All right. So, how long did it take you to lose those 30 pounds, and what were your steps that you took throughout the first section?
Alright, so it took me in total of 3 months to lose the first 30 pounds. And in sections, in the first 2 months, I pretty much changed the way I ate. As I said, I started making better decisions as far as the food I chose to eat, stop eating processed foods and things of that sort. And I noticed that my body started responding differently. And in that second month, I started implementing a little bit of jump roping and body weight exercises that I was just doing at home before I went to bed. And it wasn't nothing complex. It wasn't for a long period of time because, guys, I was overweight and I was tired and I didn't like exercising. But noticing my body just was started craving for more. Like I just had energy. So that was that.
Awesome. So, you broke it down with your 1 and 2 months, what you did. You said it took 3 months total. What did you change in that third month? How did that happen?
So in the third month, I was like on fire. My body was craving for more, and it just wanted more. So as I said, in the second month, I started doing jump roping, and that was just every now and then jump roping, just for something to do, and I thought it was fun. So the third month is like I really took jump roping seriously, and I started jump roping twice a day. And I did go to the gym to jump rope just because, sometimes for all the people who jump rope out there, sometimes it can be kind of toxic on your ankles or on your knees. And I was overweight, so that's expected. And I liked the cushion that the mat in the gym gave me, as a form of resistance to jump rope on. So I went in the gym on the third month. I didn't use any gym equipment. Just straight jump rope. That's it.
That's awesome. So, what did you do to lose the weight?
Okay, so again, I changed the way I ate, made better eating decisions. Um, I started drinking water. Drink water, water. That's like a big part of anything because sometimes we think we're hungry and we're really just thirsty, and our body will pretty notify us with a hunger feeling when we're thirsty. So sometimes we're thirsty and not really hungry. So I started drinking more water because I wasn't at first. My skin started clearing up. Everything just everything was flowing right. Like it just felt right to do, and that was a big motivation for myself. So changing the way I ate, drinking more water, just being a little bit more active. Not even a lot, just getting my body moving around the house rather than being a couch potato.
Awesome. Okay. So, what when you started out your weight loss journey, did you weight train?
Well, no, not at all. The most I did as far as any weight training, I used body weight exercises, and that was a few sit-ups because again, I was overweight and I had a stomach that was in the way, and it just wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't work for me. But the little bit I did, I gradually started seeing increases. And one day I was able to do 5 crunches. The next day I was able to do 10. And it went so on from there, just taking those little steps. And the result, I just was able to do more. So that's how that went.
Awesome. So, what food plan were you on? Did you have like a specific regimen that you started when you started your weight loss journey?
As far as the food plan, I educated myself a little, but I used my own common sense because I needed something that fit for me. I watched videos. I also did research on different diets that were out there, and none of that fit. I needed something for myself. So guys out there, make sure you find what fits you. Just because it works for me to eat maybe all kind of vegetables, because that's what I started doing. I started implementing more veggies in my diet and more fruits. And when I started having cravings for certain things, I just made better decisions, and in return my body responded differently. So with that being said, you want different results, just do something different. Do something different. Like psych your body out. And in return it's gonna give you a different result. And 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be very beneficial. So
Awesome. Okay. So you mentioned that in the first 3 months you did mostly things that you could do at home, but you started going to the gym on the third month.
right.
When you started going to the gym, I know that you said that you were jump roping on the mat, but what kind of equipment did you use when you started actually doing gym equipment?
Um when I started using the gym equipment, that was well after the 3 months, and that can be pretty much like I'll go into further details about that maybe in a later video if that's something that you guys will be interested in. But some of the gym equipment I used was pretty much cardio machines, the elliptical. That's it, because I wasn't walking on a treadmill. I just wasn't. I wasn't comfortable with walking on a treadmill, and it would be toxic to my legs, and it wouldn't work because I did try that. None of that worked. So once I found what was for me, I found it was easy for me to do a little work at home, go to the gym, jump rope on the mat, and it wasn't bothering my legs and knees. Started doing that, and I just started taking jump rope more seriously. And this was in those first 3 months. And after the first 3 months again, I started doing the elliptical training and jumping rope, and that's it. That's it. Nothing else. And focusing on food. So elliptical, jumping rope, and food. But that was after 3 months.
Okay. Now, what exercises did you incorporate?
As far as the gym or at home.
Overall.
Overall, jumping rope. That was like the key. Like jumping rope was the key. Aside from changing the way I ate, because in that first month, I seen a dramatic drop of weight, like without any exercises, because again I was overweight. It's kind of hard for an overweight person to make themselves be like, okay, yeah, I'm about to do this, this big long crunches and exercises. It's out of shape. I was totally out of shape. You got to build your way up. It's baby steps. You really do have to crawl before you walk, and I'm a firm believer in that.
Okay, that makes sense. So how often did you jump rope throughout those first 3 months?
All right, so the first 2 months I jump rope once every day, I would say, and it wasn't like a big intense jump. It just was to get my body active, and I felt like I wanted to do something, and I had energy because of the food that I was intaking. I had a good bit of energy, so to burn it off in return, I just did a little bit jump roping, and that wasn't a lot. I'll say 1 time a day in the first 2 months. First 3 months, I the first 3 months I'm sorry, in the third month I jump rope twice a day. It was twice a day, and that's when the jump roping got a little bit more intense, and I started researching jump rope exercises, and I just would jump rope and did a little bit of elliptical, do the jump rope exercises. That's it.
Okay. So how long was it from the first picture to the recent picture?
That was the first 3 months. The biggest my weight was at 232, and then it dropped down, and that's what you will see on the picture with the sky and in the blue. That was the first 3 months. That was the journey right there. And I'm currently I'm still on this journey. It's a lifestyle.
Awesome. Okay. So I know that you mentioned that you were more careful about what you were putting in your body. How would you say that you became more aware, or how would you describe as the way that you figured out what to take into your body?
I kind of use my common sense on that one. I feel like we all, as beings, we all have a certain type of consciousness, and sometimes we need to tap into it, like, because some things Google can't tell you, another person can't tell you. You have to experience it for yourself. So I use my senses. I knew if it was growing from the earth that it was healthy for me. I knew a salad would be better than me eating fried chicken. I knew nachos or something like that it would be detrimental to my health. It wouldn't help me attain those goals, and pretty much that's what got me into the situation that I was in, eating junk foods and candy and sweets and stuff that didn't really have any substance to it that would be beneficial to me. So I started just eating more fruits, veggies, things like that. Lean meats, that's fine. If you want to do that, you can eat lean meats, and those would be like chicken, fish. If that's something that you're into, then that's by all means go for it. But definitely don't keep consuming the same foods and expecting different results.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's all I have for my questions. Um, you have any last things you would like to say, or you would like to tell anybody who's listening, who's just think about where you were on month one, day one?
It was hard. It was hard, but if I can be of an encouragement to anybody out there, I would definitely say stick with it, because when those times got hard, I reminded myself of the reason as to why I wanted to make the change. Because looking in the mirror, I was unhappy. I couldn't fake it anymore. I couldn't fake it. I didn't want to take pictures because I was not happy with the person that I had made myself out to be. And I was ready for a change. And when it was time for me to make that change, I disciplined myself. So that's the key. We have to be disciplined. If you don't have any discipline, then I don't know what to tell you. That, like, a goal won't be accomplished if you don't have any discipline. Like, so straight discipline. And if you really want something bad enough, you'll do anything to get it. You'll do anything to get it. And don't keep doing the same process and expect different results. That just won't happen. That won't happen. That will not happen. So when the times get tough, consistency is the key. Just keep going. If you don't see results within the first week or the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks, if you don't see results in the first month, just keep going. Don't stop, because eventually those pounds are going to drop off. Anything that you want to achieve, you're going to achieve it. Like, it's just the way life goes. It's just the way life goes. The storm does not last forever. So with that being said, if you don't have any more questions, then that's all I have. Until next time, you guys make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and please share this video. Leave any questions down below that you might have, and I'll be sure to answer them. If you want to see another video of me, of what I ate or what I'm eating now, or anything, any more tips, make sure you leave a comment and like, subscribe, share, and I'll definitely get back with you. Until then, stay up.